Uh, Hello there.
Hi.
Can you share your
Hi.
presentations with us?
No, actually, it's going to be a talking presentation.
All right.
It's good.
Then I'm
It's
starting your
it's
three
good to
minutes.
yes. It's good to be here. And I'm Remi Kościelny. I'm co-founder and CEO of MX Labs, a digital health company founded in 2020 in Estonia. Right now, we are a team of 11 on a mission of solving a problem of low availability of basic vital signs diagnostics. So, as you all know, costs of treatment are increasing. So is the number of people that suffer from chronic diseases and medical conditions. And the shortage of healthcare workers is just getting bigger. Doctors sometimes not even available for stationary visits, as we found out just recently due to COVID pandemic. And as a result, 3.5 billion people worldwide lack access to essential health services, but well over 60% of them have mobile phones. So what is the link, you may ask? We believe that easy, accessible, and remote diagnostic tools for basic vital sign diagnostic have to be integrated into healthcare systems, and they can be run on mobile devices, mobile phones, smartphones, tablets, and computers. So I'd like to introduce Shen AI, a diagnostic tool, which is a camera-based platform for acquisition and analysis of vital signs using 60 seconds selfie video. It combines computer vision, advanced vital signs processing, and the power of AI for health and wellness monitoring. So Shen AI is a precise and easy to use quite novel method of diagnostics, such as heart rate, blood pressure, blood oxygenation, or body weight. Everything measured in the same way in a 60 seconds scan of the human face. So quick health checkups can be done on a smartphone or a computer. No other medical device is necessary. Measurements can be done literally everywhere and anytime. This is not only a tool for patients, but also for doctors. So these vital signs as blood pressure or heart rate will be finally able to measure it remotely before or during the teleconsultations, as well are trends in between visits can be finally seen. So the risks of Shen AI applications are actually going far beyond healthcare. The mental health, well-being, working with healthy habits are just a few other verticals to mention, which benefit from remote contactless quantified data about users' physiological or mental conditions. So our tech is available in a B2B2C model as a white label SDK that can be integrated in the third-party mobile apps, directly into web browsers, or embedded into dedicated hardware, such as smart mirrors, for instance. And the revenue is calculated per use basis. So Shen AI not only improves people's lives and their health, but will also increase the business of our partners. They pay for the Shen AI usage, which as a result increases their customer conversion to their products. So now, if you are curious about how the technology works, you can go to App Store or Google Play and download the Heart Monitor app,
Remy, I'm just
which is the
just want to
first.
remind you that you're already in the Q&A session, so maybe the judges want to ask the questions and you'll just answer with what you haven't
Yeah,
said yet.
this was my last words. So it's available in Heart Monitor and it's working there. You can check yourself. Thank you. And I'm open for questions right now, of course.
How do you compete with Apple or Google with their wearable devices like Apple Watch that are already able to capture a certain number of parameters?
Sure. They are not able to measure blood pressure yet, but more importantly, we won't require any piece of hardware. Not everyone can afford $500 piece of hardware, while literally almost everyone has a smartphone.
And so you tell me you are able to capture my blood pressure looking at my face only?
Yes,
If
exactly.
I understand well?
Yeah.
That's magic.
It is. It's quite novel method based on remote photoplethysmography, which detects like the light, how much light is going into the vessels and coming back. From this, we can get a very precise pulse signal and analyze this pulse against a number of metrics.
And have you done some clinical validation?
We have just started clinical validation with Medical University of Wrocław in Poland. And as a next step, when the AI model will be finished, we are going to CE to a medical certification. This is going to be next year.
And what's the business model behind this? Who will pay for these services?
Yes, so the model is B2B2C. So it will be, I believe, mainly, most likely for free for customers, while the middle B will pay for the service, and it will be calculated per use, like in a case of telemedicine providers, or per monthly active user in case of say mobile applications in which the SDK, our engine, can be integrated.
How much are you raising? Because you didn't mention that. So how much money?
Yes. We are after a pre-seed round we got at the end of the last year, which was $500,000 in size. And right now we are raising $2 million of the seed round.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. And regarding the accuracy, you mentioned it's a preclinical validation, but like how accurate is that? And I also assume, because you mentioned that there are no hardware whatsoever needed to the measurements, but I presume that we need at least a good quality phone. And so what are the requirements here? So is that in like megapixels or whatsoever?
Yeah,
That's
actually
also important.
the good news here is that this tech doesn't require the high spec devices. So it works like in 4 or 5 generation back of the smartphones. And
Sorry,
also
I
work on
need
the
to stop you there because we have run out of time for your pitch. Thank you very much.